Hey guys, I want to talk a little bit more about Vince Gironda's secrets for improving your digestion in terms of bodybuilding nutrition. Okay, in my last video, I talked about the importance of fiber, and how Vince Gironda back in the 70s used to say it doesn't matter what you're taking in terms of a diet. It could be a perfect diet, but if you're not perfectly digesting it, then it doesn't really matter whether your diet's perfect or not, because you're still, although you're eating perfectly, not getting the perfect results you would. So he came up with a whole lot of different things that you could use to improve your digestion and get the absolute most out of the perfect diet you're eating. I already talked about fiber the last time. For those people who haven't seen the video, basically you absorb a lot of nutrients through your intestine. By taking in fiber, you can't digest it, so it's like scrubs. It just passes through your digestive system, scrubbing the inside of your digestive system. So that means it cleans the inside of your intestines, gives a lot of surface area through which you can absorb the nutrients in the foods you're eating. There are a couple other things that he used to talk about in terms of improving your digestion, so you get the most out of the food you're eating, okay? One of the things that was very interesting is he said you should not drink water with meals. Now, a lot of people are like, man, water's important, you got to drink water. Yes, you do. And he believed in hyperhydration. He said in between meals you should drink a lot of water, okay? It helps you build strength. If you're dehydrated, you lose endurance, you lose strength. Muscle is mostly made out of blood. Okay, blood is mostly water, so if you're going to build muscle, you definitely need to drink a lot of water. And the same thing, it mobilizes fat. You're going to have a problem burning fat optimally if you don't take in enough water. So water is very important. He did believe in hyperhydration. He did believe in drinking a lot of water in between meals, but he did not believe in drinking water with meals. And the reason is he was a big fan of enzymes and acids. Okay, so within your stomach you have enzymes. Enzymes break down particular macronutrients. I mean, there are different types of enzymes, digestive enzymes, that can be used to to break down fat, different ones for different types of protein, different types of carbohydrates, and of course HCl, hydrochloric acid, stomach acid. So the idea that he had was if you drank a lot of water with a meal, you would dilute the stomach acid, you would dilute the digestive enzymes, which you're depending upon, okay, to break down the food you're eating. And obviously, if you dilute an acid or if you dilute any kind of a chemical, you're going to lose its effectiveness. So that's why he said do not drink with meals, drink in between meals. Now, it's interesting because a lot of people call bullshit. Now, first of all, it just makes sense. If you dilute an acid or if you dilute a chemical, it's not going to be as effective, as strong. So first of all, it just makes logical sense. But a lot of people who have digestive problems say that, independent of anything that Vince Gironda came up with. I mean, there were a lot of people. I researched a lot about people who had medical conditions that impaired their ability to digest food, and how they live with it. And a lot of people said that one of the things they did to improve their digestion was to just not drink with meals, and therefore not dilute your stomach acids, not dilute your digestive enzymes, and give them a chance to work. Okay, so fiber, don't drink with meals. And another thing he used to talk about was digestive enzymes and HCl, hydrochloric acid or stomach acid, being supplemented in tablet form. And I got a bunch of people out here saying, oh, well, fucking, just eat food and da-da-da. The fact of the matter is, there's nothing wrong with taking in a supplement that will supplement, what your body's already producing. So the idea is, if you're a little bit older, okay, and your body's not producing the digestive enzymes or the stomach acid like it used to, and you're not digesting food properly like you used to, there's no shame, in my eyes at least, in just taking in some digestive enzymes. If you have a problem, okay, because a lot of people will talk about being flatulent, having gas or whatever, taking in a lot of protein or taking a lot of food, or if they're having problems digesting their food. If a food is producing gas or bloating in your body, it's because you're not digesting it properly. okay? It's not funny. It's not a funny haha fart joke. You're not digesting the food properly, and it's basically fermenting inside of your body, producing poisonous gases. You don't want that. So what you need to do is you need to make sure that you're digesting the food properly. And like I said, I mean, try taking digestive enzymes, okay? Digestive enzymes or digestive enzymes with HCl, hydrochloric acid, stomach acid, with meals that you have a hard time digesting, okay? Another thing is, like, if you get older, your body produces less stomach acid, less less digestive enzymes. Another problem is if you eat a lot. So like, let's say you go on like this massive, huge bulking diet, and like I said, you're producing a lot of gas, you're not digesting your food, it's kind of heavy in your stomach. You may be eating more food than your body can digest, because like I said, I mean, the production of stomach acid, the production of enzymes can't keep up, and that's interesting because Mr. Eat Big to Get Big, Mr. Rich Piana himself used to say that. I mean, he made, I think it was his All Day You May or whatever it was like a amino acid kind of thing, supplement that he would drink all day. And he says the word digestive enzymes in it. I'm not saying you should buy that product, okay? I'm kind of, hesitant to suggest you drink digestive enzymes all day mixed with amino acids. It sounds kind of goofy to me, but the concept was, he used to say himself, and he was a big bodybuilder, and he was big into eating real food and big into eating a lot of food. And he used to say, if you're eating like 6, 7, 8 meals a day, digestive enzymes are a necessity, to allow you to digest the food you're eating. So like I said, that's definitely something to look at, okay? Definitely take a fiber supplement, even if you do have green vegetables or salad, just as like an insurance policy to make sure you're getting in, a decent amount of fiber. Take a sugar-free fiber supplement before you go to bed at night. Consider, if you have any issues whatsoever with your digestion, consider drinking a lot in between meals, but not drinking with meals very much. And like I said, if for whatever reason, because you're eating huge amounts of food or because you're a little bit older and your stomach isn't producing what it needs to properly digest food, then you might want to consider experimenting with digestive enzymes, possibly digestive enzymes with HCl, hydrochloric acid or stomach acid. Now, if you're interested in some of the things that I've learned, okay, from having tried out so many of these different old school diets and experimented and coming up with my own variations of these old school cutting and bulking diets, then you want to check out my video seminar, low carb cutting and bulking video seminar. If you're watching this on Instagram, go to my profile, click on the link, and you'll see it. Free low carb cutting and bulking seminar. If you're watching this on Facebook or on YouTube, just look below the video and you'll see the link. You don't have to sign up with your email address. You don't have to pay anything. Just go ahead and click on the link. The video will open up. You can watch it for free. And it will explain, like I said, some of the things that I'm doing now. And, like I said, those diets are not just how much, protein and fat and carbs to eat. Those diets include fiber intake, vitamin C intake. We talk about digestive enzymes, stuff like that, to really get the most out of the food that you're taking in. All right, guys, check out the video if you want. Other than that, I'll see you in the next video.